All right, welcome everybody. Today is the day after the solstice, and we start by moving around. So plant your feet on the ground and feel your big toe. Your big toe will be connected to the ground, however you're standing. And then you feel the little toes, like the little fingers on the outside. You will feel that one too. And you'll feel your heel. So now you have 3 points of contact for every foot. And then move your body around a little. Roll over the ankles, go over the knees, but keep these 3 points of contact. Keep them conscious. Your feet will adapt to where your balance is. So your weight changes, goes on the front, more on the back. But these 3 points, unless you're at the very edge of tipping over, they will always have contact to the ground. And they're designed to do that. So ideally, you have all 5 toes planted firmly on the ground, the heels, and for most people, it's best to have a good contact with the outsides of the feet and have a natural arch. So the inside of the foot does not have ground contact. You can, even if you want to improve your standing, you can even try to lift the insides a tiny little bit. Don't go this, don't move your knees out and get no legs. But if you have tend to have slight legs like me, a tiny bit of tension here helps a lot. You will immediately feel it in your adductors and later on if you move in your knees. So don't get movement, but have a tiny bit of increased contact. And then just sway around a little, rub your thumbs on the index fingers and just feel the creases. And adapt. And if you've worked a little like me, you might feel some scars. Just notice as much as you can. Breathe. Breathe. And get ready to listen to your body. We're doing fascial maneuvers, and fascial maneuvers can be used for quite different practices with your body. And today, we're using fascial maneuvers for our body to tell us something that we need to hear. So, take your right hand, and with the tips of your 4 fingers, you go above your nose. On the other side of the nose, you can skip. And with your left hand, you take the palm and you put it on the side of your head on that side, just in front of the ear, and you push the skin back. Breathe it through the nose, and then you move around. And you just ask your body to tell you something. So when you move, what is your body telling you? Where is the glute again in movement? Usually in the rotation, somewhere in the glute will find. All the pain comes more. The details in the movement. And just find out where your body is adapting and what you're feeling. If it's squat, lean back. And now you can also adjust the hips. So push the hips forward, push them back, roll them one direction and the other direction. And again. And release. And just walk around a little bit or sway on one side, depending on how well adapted your feet are. If you feel like moving or not. And again, just notice how your feet connect to the ground, how your hands feel. And what the body of yours is trying to tell you. And then we plant our feet again. Well, shoulders apart. Take the left hand, 4 fingers, reach over the nose, pin the skin. With your right hand, go on the side of the head, press down, push back, reach to the nose, rotate slowly until you can feel the stretch in the neck. Rotate into the stretch if you want, don't rotate into it. Don't. Just ask your body, hey, what do you want to tell me about this movement? Squat. Breathe. And walk around and feel your toes on the ground. Try to feel the big one and the heel. That goes well. You can add more. You can try to feel all 5 just separately, but that's how I said, it's a challenging task, especially for an evening task. But it's entirely possible. Yeah, with your right hand, you go on your jaw between your teeth, and you push back with 2 or 3 fingers, depending on the size of your fingers, until you get to the jawbone. And just before that bone, you have a squishy or tight mass, and that's your chewing muscle. And that's why the tips of your fingers will present. The left hand, with the fingers facing forward, you find the same muscle on the other side. You press in there. It's a little uncomfortable, but do it. And you rotate your elbows down, fingertips up. Now you breathe into the nose. And you rotate, and you ask your body to tell you what the tension you're holding there. So for me, that's my left side of the lower back immediately firing. And squat. Look up over your mouth. Wear the hips around. You know, the jaw release also works the hips. So if you hold fascia in the jaw and move the hips, you have a double effect. So move them around. Make it look a little silly. Don't stay in a safe and comfortable. It looks good, so move those hips. And release. And walk around. And now just throw your feet are planted on the ground. How your heels are a little bit more behind your body when you walk. So your gait gets longer and you open up the space behind your body. Bend the feet, shoulder width apart. You're going to do modified version of swinger. And the movement is the same. The attention and your own attention is not. So put your hands on the front side of the thighs. Push the butt back until your hands reach your knees. Put the left hand on your right shoulder. With the right hand, you roll the elbow, grab the skin and pull. And now you take the head to the left. And you ask your body to teach you about the tension line you're working right now. And then you inhale. And when you exhale, pull slightly to the right. Ask your body to teach you about this tension line. Inhale. And you notice when you exhale, there's a tendency to get further into the rotation. Do that. You don't pull, you just let it happen. Breathe in. Pull a little bigger. Just listen to your body. Is it the glute? Is it the knee? My left glute gave some way. Up. Release. And walk. And just make a note what sensations your body shows. So for me, the left glute got a little tight. I was like, oh, my left glute. And then I release. And as soon as it released, I felt it go up the line. So above the glutes is the balance to the world, the lower back. And that's usually my favorite region to accumulate tension. And so my body's like, hey, you look there. And that's the next step that's happening. So whatever your body is telling, if it's foot, or doesn't matter, swinger is a maneuver that works on the whole body because of the fascial lines we have. And since it's a rotational movement, and for breathing with both sides of our chest, it works on both sides of the body. Even if you just do one side, you just work the sides different. So every sensation your body is showing you is the correct reading. Whatever you're feeling is correct. Just listen to it and see what you can do with it. Or not. Stand with the feet shoulder with the heart. Hands in front of the thighs. Push the butt back. Sit down until the hands are in front of the knees. The right hand comes onto the left shoulder. Left hand, go around your right elbow, grab the skin, lock the skin, pull it around. Head goes to the right. Pull a little bit into rotation. Don't go into a stretch. Breathe in. With the exhalation, you let yourself fall a tiny little bit more into rotation. Breathe in. When you exhale, you let go and go into more rotation. Breathe in. Ask your body what it wants to tell you. What a little bit of. And again, walk around. So this time, the whole long left side of my head was moving from the head to the shoulder of the head. It got like steel and it softened a little bit, got like steel again. Today was a day with not much activity, so my body is telling me that. And instead of moving at 5 p.m. when I felt it, I was like, I'm taking class at 9 p.m. Body, shut up, I'm going to move you later. And of course, my body remembers that conversation. So now I'm listening. All right. Yes. Closer to your back. You can also release the front. So with your feet parallel, put your hands in the right front side of the hip, the pelvic region. Get into your lower body here. Press in, pull up on the right side. Going to sort of maybe step forward with the left foot. Lean back, straight front leg. Have to lean back. And while you lean back, straighten the back leg too. And walk around. Since we did one side, not the other, it's always super interesting to move because you will usually feel the difference of the liver much stronger. And it's easier to notice. Look what your body is telling you. Move the hips. They're designed to be moving. Yeah. Okay. Now, again, stand with your feet parallel. The hands go on the left side of the lower abdomen, just in front of the hip. Grab the skin, pull it up. Right foot closer front. Lean back. The beginning, you can bend the knee while leaning back and keep the front leg long. Breathe. And now straighten the back leg while being leaned back, and you will feel it in your glute. Come on up. Walk around. See what those hips are doing. Mine open up pretty nicely. That's what I love most about fascial maneuvers. So it's still I still, how I said, admire the many ways you can work on the body to open up the hips. So when I don't move, my hips still feel stiff afterwards. And there's hip releases. You can work on the shoulders, you can work on the jaw, you can work on the psoas, whatever you do in the right combination, and some combinations, you open up your hips again because it's all connected in the end. So we do a nice one, we do regularly, tuck the shirt a little bit at the front, so it's a groove where with the fingers just above the lowest rib, go into your diaphragm. Yeah. This one's a little bit sensitive here. Press in there. Pull out these sides. This one is uncomfortable. Yes. Ooh. release, move around, walk around. And while you're moving your body, just clap the fingertips together. Let it bounce a little bit. And as your fingertips bounce, let your feet bounce as well. Toes and fingers look a little bit similar, feel a little bit similar, so get some bounce into your walk. Clap the hands. And now, put the hands on your belly and you make a nice triangle, you know, the big belly. Put the belly button between your index fingers. So just here, that's my belly button. So the index fingers meet just below the belly button. Go to nice contact with your whole belly, some contact, and just feel the warmth of your hands. And let go. You inhale, and you exhale. When you exhale, let go of all tension. Move around a little bit. Fluid and connected way. And just inhale, and when you exhale, let go of all the tension your belly feels. Now give yourself a little belly rub. Full job well done. You did a fascia release. You showed up for yourself, you showed up for your body. You also showed up for each other, so celebrate that. And then open your eyes, move around a little bit, and how are you feeling, guys?